You're listening to Entrepreneur's Enigma, a podcast about the ups and downs of the entrepreneurial journey. Every week, your host Seth Goldstein interviews entrepreneurs from all walks of life about their entrepreneurial journeys. From store owners to Fortune 500 CEOs, we all have stories to tell. So sit back and join us for the next 20 or so minutes while we explore the entrepreneurial world.
Hey everyone, welcome to episode 300 of the Entrepreneur's Enigma podcast. I am your host, as always, Seth with Podcast Mastery and Goldstein Media. Today I have a good buddy of mine, Jessica Hallahan, who is the coach and also the author of Drink Coffee While It's Hot. I can't read it reversing the camera there. 10 Habits to Show Up for Yourself Every Day. Jessica is a stress and health educator, speaker, and founder of JTY Consulting. She helps people stop abandoning themselves and start showing up for themselves through no nonsense habits, honest stories, and a little humor. She's awesome. We met each other through the Philly Business Connect community, so shout out to Anna.
What's up, Anna?
And we've known each other for a few years now.
Yeah.
Crazy. How's it going? I always say, how's the weather there? I know what the weather is. We're right in the street from each other. It's yucky today, and hopefully it'll be nicer when this episode comes out in November.
Yes. So maybe like snow. I don't mind cold and snow.
I don't want snow in November. No, thank you. Not in November. No. Well, we'll sit back, and I'll put an ender on this and see if that was prediction of Jessica. Well, she predicted snow in November. Go after her because she's the one that gave us snow.
Well, it should be like 80 again.
Oh God, no, I don't want to do that. I want like 60s and like a nice breeze. That sounds wonderful right now. Yeah. Sweater weather. Sweater weather. So Jess, how's it going over there?
Things are going well. August was 5 years, so it's
You made it over the hump.
The hump. It's a big hump. Like
that. 5 years is a lot.
That 1 to 2 years going to 3.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's nail biting.
It is. I think you can hit every emotion in that. If you had open,
you still will. You still
will.
Not
I
as
think
much.
They're heightened at that moment because
absolutely.
Right, because there's no proof to what you're doing. It's just like you're just doing it, right? You're just swimming, maybe drowning some days, right? But
ups and downs, the roller coaster of entrepreneurship. It is what it is.
Drops and shoot up. It drops and shoot up, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But I think at 5 years, to your point, it still happens, but I don't think it as drastic. Do you know what I mean? Or maybe
it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. Yeah.
It's not as drastic. Yeah. So that kind of feels good.
That's awesome. So you started 5 years ago out on your own.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, that's an adventure in its own right? What did you do before you were out on your own? Were you like in a clinical setting or in a corporate setting?
A little bit of both. So I was working at a drug and alcohol rehab. So that's kind of what started the whole journey, if you would like to say. So I was working with men reducing their sentence from jail coming into the rehab. So I wanted to be on the prevention side of things because I saw both my clients and my coworkers were being stressed out. So that's when I got back to right. So that's when I went back to school, got my master's in public health, which is then where I learned. My professor said, I created a whole stress management program for my last practicum. And my professor said, hey, by the way, you can turn this into a business. It's so easy. You just call companies and they hire you. I said, well, why is no one else doing this? Yes, I will do this. And quickly in the first year, I realized why not everybody else is doing it. But
it's a lot of work. Yeah, they'll hire you, but you got to deliver on it. Yeah, that kind of thing.
Yeah. And I think to that point with the delivery, it's very much, it's your name, right? So when you work at a corporate or, wherever, a restaurant, something, you still want to do your best, but you're representing a different company, right? So it's a different kind of pressure where this is my name. So if I mess up, if I say the wrong thing, if I don't do, if I make somebody upset, that's 100% on me.
Yeah, well, a lot of entrepreneurs don't realize that even if you do make a mistake like that, it's still not the end of the world. Half the time, the clients are not even that mad at you, but you're mad at yourself, and it's like, that was painful.
It's very painful, and you do the whole I wonder what they're thinking of me and how they're judging me. And like to your point, we judge and beat ourselves up more than they do because they have their own stuff going on. Like I feel you have to really mess up and not handle it well for them to get upset. But I think, they have their own stuff going on. We're just.
Oh, yeah. We all have our own, as we say in Yiddish, mishigas, our own mishigas.
Mishigash.
Mishigash, but close enough. Oh, not bad for a Hallahan. There you go. Anyhow, so then you've been doing this for 5 years. The book came out, last month?
Yeah, right on my 5-year anniversary.
Ooh, planned or just so happened?
Oh, no, it was planned. It was
okay.
I'm that person that needs a date for me to do something, or it's just like, it'll happen. But that's how I keep myself accountable. So, yeah.
I should do that with my book. I have a book in me, and it's like
Do it.
4 pages in for the past 4 years.
That's how it starts. You write, you rewrite, you start a new chapter, start a new book title.
I have a title. My journalism professor gave me the title, and it's great. It's not, you just got to write it. And I'm like, it's all based off this podcast. And I'm like, okay.
Do
But
it.
I'm like, I don't know. And also then I realized, like, your book is, how many pages long in this?
Like
130?
140.
With the APA citations,
Yeah,
you're at 136 to be exact. And then 137 if you count the...
acknowledgement page.
No, if you count the barcode at the back. And she spits out her tea or coffee. We're going to take a quick break, hear from our sponsors, and get right back to the show. There you go. So, you what made you leave the clinical setting? I mean, you went back for your master's and PH, and did you apply it to work first, or did you just say, I'm going to go and do my own thing?
Well, I was working at my last practicum in the city. So I was working in a nonprofit dentist office, and I was going around to schools and hospitals and educating parents and kids on how to take care of their teeth. And so when I did
You'd be surprised how hard that is. I have a 12-year-old and we're still trying to teach him how to clean his teeth better.
Well, I think it's also things you overthink. You're like, it's one of those things, I think we're more aware of things now. But when I was doing it X amount of years ago, right, I think a lot of us weren't really educated on how when you start brushing your kid's teeth, what do you eat, what's not to eat. So I think there's so many things we're not educated on. I think we're doing a lot better, for sure.
I used to have to hold my kid down to brush his teeth at 2. He hated it so much.
So much. And
at that point, I'm like, these are your baby teeth. We had to get them scrubbed a little bit. Like, come on now. We have to at least do something.
Gotta do something. You're going to regret it if you don't.
I'm like, oh my God, dude, you're so annoying. It still doesn't stop. He's only 12 years old and annoying. But the feeling's mutual between me and him, so that's fine.
It's fine.
It is fine. So you did that for a little while. What made you jump into your own practice?
So for my last practicum, I had to do some type of project, right? So my project was to teach the dentist how to talk to the hygienist how to talk to the front desk how to talk to the parents.
You'd be surprised how that doesn't happen in so many dental practices. No one knows how to talk to each other. It's like,
it's all communication, right? And that was the biggest stressor. So when I did all of that, went to my professor, did my presentation, did my study, all the things. That's when he was like, hey, you should make this into a business. And that's when I was like, all right, I'll try it.
Might as well. I mean,
what's going to happen if I don't? I can always go back. I have a degree. I have experience. Like, that was my mindset of, all right, well then.
And you fail fast. And then fail. It's only failure if you don't learn from your fails.
Yeah,
I mucked that one up, but it's only failure. Failing's not failure unless you don't learn from it. There you go. Got it. Third time's the charm. It is a Monday today. So
it's a Monday and it's a rainy Monday.
Exactly.
There's a lot going on.
We'll go with it. So then you started out. I think we met like 2 or 3 years into your 5-year journey.
Yes.
And you're the one that comes in, confident as can be, with her little name badge that's like 3D printed.
Everyone loves it.
Very proud of her name badge, which is good because everyone else has a stick-on name badge that falls off. She has hers professional. It's 3D printed, right?
It's 3D printed. It sure is.
It's geek-tastic. I love it. It's pink.
Pink.
It's pink and white. I love it.
Out. You don't forget.
And honestly, her book's pink too. So there you go. Let me guess, you don't like pink at all.
I hate the color pink, you know?
So what made you write this book? How long have you been at this book for?
So I would say probably about 2 years ago, I started it. And that's what we were saying, right? You start it, you write a couple pages, you make a title, write a couple pages, and you start it all over and all the things. I took the classes, I've read the books, like how to write a book, all the things. And then every year I always have some type of challenge for myself. So I became a runner this year. And then it's always a business challenge. So what's my personal challenge? It was my business challenge, right? And so this year was to write a book. And so basically I just rallied out some girlfriends and said, okay, every week I am sending you something for my book every week. And so I said, and they got to rip it apart. So if you don't like it, you could blame them. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, just kidding. But it was different girlfriends at different ages and different levels, different journeys of their own, whether they're single, older, first child, whatever it is. And they just provide feedback every weekend. So, and then eventually, you send it to a copy editor and bing, bang, boom. So
And now is it self-published or is it like published?
It's self-published. Yeah.
Which is no skin off that. Honestly, half the battle, because you know what, you get to keep the money that you sell. Honestly, because when you go to a publisher, they take like 90% of your proceeds and they give you 10 on royalties.
There's benefits to both, right? And so this was something I had to learn. Obviously it was for me, and I think this too. This book wasn't a financial gain, more so because I did 100% of the proceeds when it first went out to the end of September. 100% went to suicide prevention awareness. When I writing the book, I had to also be mindful of where I was investing things, just because of,
It's also, a book is great because when you go to speaking events, my book's in the back.
Yeah.
Or you can give it, or it's good for giveaways. Like the smartest thing I ever did was make a 27-page ebook about podcasting that I give away.
Yeah.
I get charged for it, but I'm not going to charge for it. I'm going to give it away. You give me your email address, you get the ebook.
Right.
So they pay with your email address.
Exactly. And then you get to be on my newsletter. You get to see what I'm doing. We get to communicate, all those things.
And then you get to unsubscribe and tell me I'm spamming you. No, I'm joking. No, I don't think I've ever got one complaint. I've got some unsubscribes, but like that's
which
fine.
happens, and that's
if you don't want to be on my newsletter, fine. I'll miss you. I probably didn't even know who you were in the first place, honestly. So
but I'm cool. We all go through that where there's just moments where it's like, all right, this isn't for me now, right? And so I think that's more what it is too. Okay.
I mess with people's email newsletters back because I move where they go constantly. Like I use something called Meko Inbox now. That it's only for inbox. It's only for newsletters. So it's a whole viewer for newsletters. So I had to write people that were my friends saying, "Hey, I'm unsubscribing, but I'm going to resubscribe in like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
With another email address. Sorry if I screw up your metrics." And they're like, "Whatever, it's fine." So,
fine. I get those ones too. Like, hey, you have my work email, but I need to put my personal or whatever, vice versa. I was like, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. Every once in a while, like I have family members that have newsletters, and I'm like, I've got to move them over to Meko, but I'm like, I feel bad. Because then I can go, because I don't want them in my inbox. I'll never read them because I'll archive them and say, I can't read this right now. I can't read this right now. Whereas if I go to Meko, or there's Stoop email, it sounds like stupid email, which is not. Stoop is like the stoop of the from Stoop.
Yeah.
But they closed down. So Meko Inbox is great. Not a sponsor or anything like that, but they're fantastic. It kind of keeps everything kind of organized for you in a newsletter inbox, pretty much. That's really cool.
Good to know.
But we digress. So in September you had your launch party.
Yeah. So every year I host a suicide prevention fundraiser. So this year I combined the book launch, the book sales, and the fundraiser all in one, because why not do it all at once?
Because why not? You're insane, but it's in the best way possible. I love it.
So in September I had my 5th annual suicide prevention fundraiser, which was awesome. So
and a big turnout. I'm sorry I couldn't make it.
That's my fault.
I would know. I even if it was Yom Kippur or whatever. Whatever. I'm a bad Jew. I would have come. It was just, actually I probably wouldn't have come because my wife would kill me. Because Yom Kippur is the one you don't miss. Rosh Hashanah you can miss. Sorry.
No. See, and that's my fault for not being educated enough. So
don't worry about it. You missed out on like 3 of us. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Apparently, I missed out on like 10. I didn't realize how many. Yeah, I could list you all the names. I was like, I think it's like always 10 people. Yeah.
We'll have to have a party afterwards.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. So on to the 3 questions I have for the past 300 episodes.
Let's do it.
What is the best thing about being an entrepreneur in your mind? Because you've done the corporate, clinical side, teaching kids how to brush their teeth correctly, all that stuff. What's the best thing about being an entrepreneur?
Oh, the first thing that came to my mind was obviously flexibility, but I think the other thing is, gosh, I learned a lot about myself. I really, really do. I test myself in different ways, and I think that's the coolest part. I get to just learn about myself.
Love it, love it, love it. What keeps you up at night as an entrepreneur?
As an entrepreneur,
or not much, because now the book's out. You can sleep well now.
Definitely. I think when you say keep up at night, I think you think about like stress. I think stress for me is the first thing that keeps coming to my brain is just like social media marketing. I do it. It's just not my favorite thing to do. So
Anyone who likes it is insane. There's a special breed of person. I'm on social media. I enjoy being on social media. I can't do it for anyone besides myself. I can give them strategies and stuff like that, but I can't implement. I'm not gonna.
It's just so I've now made a schedule. Every Monday is marketing day. So it's just like, and then whatever gets done, and that's just period done. But I would say if there's something that it's not my favorite, that makes that.
Absolutely. And then what is the most important thing to carry with you all the time?
Oh, your gut. I think especially in the beginning, you get so lost on like what's the next shiny object, or like you have a lot of friends and family that want to help, right? They want to give their 2 cents.
They want to help, in quotes.
They want to help, right? And so I think really going with your own gut, because I know I've made decisions based on someone else's, and it doesn't always pan out. And and so I think just really just going, touch the hot stove, like we talked about in the beginning.
Not literally.
And figuring out, what you like and don't like and learn and things like that. But yeah, just trust that own gut is so important.
I love it. No one's actually said that in 300 episodes, trust your gut. Shocking. People surprise me with like things that come out and it's like, no one said that in so many episodes. Wow. Wow. So Jess, where's your major watering hole online? Where do you hang out the most?
I would say the LinkedIn for sure. I'm on the other platforms, but I think I definitely major more LinkedIn. I get a lot of my clients from LinkedIn, so I definitely like hanging out there. Yeah.
Well, I would expect that if you get a lot of your clients from there. And you can get your book wherever the books are sold.
Amazon,
yes.
And then obviously my website and anywhere else from. Yeah.
You can find it if you need help. I'll help you find it exactly. And then if you're in the Philadelphia area and you need some help with stress and mindset stuff, go seek out Jess. We'll have the link to her website as well in the show notes.
Yes.
And I can't believe this has been 300 episodes. Holy crap.
Crazy. Congrats.
300 episodes. I started this in 21. This was a pandemic project.
Wow.
Let me start up another podcast. Sure.
Why not?
I've only been doing it for 15 years. So why not?
Why not?
Exactly. Well, Jess, thank you for being my 300th guest.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Thanks for having me.
It's been great, and we'll see everyone next week for 301.
That was a great show. If you're enjoying Entrepreneur's Enigma, please consider giving us a review in the podcast directory of your choice. Every review helps us reach new listeners. If you like Entrepreneur's Enigma, consider the other shows on the Marketing Podcast Network at marketingpodcast.net.